Welcome back everyone, welcome back to today's video with me Hyperion_mage. For today's video, I will be talking about the update that Hypixel Skyblock recently rolled out. But before the video starts, remember to leave a like for the RNG and comment, subscribe. We are so close to hitting to 3k subscribers. Once I reach 3k, I will be doing a 100 mil giveaway. And also thank you for the supports for everyone who have been supporting me to 3k. Much appreciated. And now we'll be moving on to the video. When this whole update first rolling out on alpha, I hopped on alpha and checked it out how this update is going to affect us as players, and immediately I can see the pros and cons about this update. Let's talk about the pros first. The pros is that now you can get more bits and bank interest. This update balances the XP amount that you can get from items, which is more like a future-proof update, because with more new items added into the game, the more Skyblock EXP we can get from donate items to the museum. Luckily, I'm an endgame player, so I don't get affected as much by this update, but I don't think it's gonna be good for new players. Then now moving on to the cons. Holy, there's a lot of cons when it comes to this update. In this update, my Skyblock level went from 431 to 424. My Skyblock level got lowered by 7 levels on alpha, but it got lowered by 5 levels. So I went from 431 to 426 on live server. Which is still absurd to me. At that time, I already feel like this update is not gonna be good for everyone. I do understand that the Eman wants to rebalance the XP amount that every items give, but I feel like with this update, it shouldn't be out this early where a lot of the player base don't even have many items in their museum yet. Maybe when we actually have more items or enough items in the game first and then roll out this update, then it might be a better choice. I don't think lowering our Skyblock level is a good take. Talking about donating items to the museum, with the new museum update, if a player wants to progress, now they are forced to donate items to the museum, and this is like a feeling of playing Iron Man, forcing yourself of doing something to progress when we are playing a normal profile. I don't know if I'm wording this correctly, but I feel like a lot of you guys get what I mean or how I feel about this update. If the players now wants to bid on expensive items on the auction house, they have to reach a certain museum level to have a higher bid amount for the auction house. So if you don't have the rank to where you can bid for a Hyperion on the auction house, you can't even buy a Hyperion directly from the auction house anymore. Then there will be people arguing, well, you guys still could trade with other players to buy stuff. Yeah, you're not wrong, but are you sure that's a good way? With Skyblock, we all know that you can get wiped or banned when you trade with someone who have done suspicious activities. So how as us as a player gonna be protected by the game? Because we all know that if you get wiped or banned, it's all your own responsibility. Hypixel don't care about this. Even if you make an appeal, they might still think that is your own fault for getting yourself banned or wiped. With this update, I think I might see more people getting scammed, banned, and wiped because of this change. Hopefully I'm wrong, so we will see about this. Overall, there are pros and cons in this update, but I think there are more cons than pros when it comes to this update. I personally don't like this update, and I think a lot of players don't like this update because when I was streaming, I was asked multiple times by a different person how I think about this update. I just told them it was not a good update at all. Well, you guys can also share your opinions in the comment section below. Let's have a good talk about this update and see what are your takes about this update. Well, after talking about the museum change, you guys think probably I'm done with this video. Well, obviously not. You guys can see from the timestamp. How can this be a cyclone video when there's no Eman things, right? So in this update, there was also a small change or a bug fix that the dev did, and this is what they fixed. Now, whenever you guys do Eman, make sure you guys don't get hit by the laser. You guys will lose 12% of your vitality, and this adds up every single time when you get hit by the laser. I don't know if this was a server lag or a bug about this change though, because when I was doing Eman on stream, there were times where my HP was not regenerating at all. I was like so lost what happened, and then my viewers were like flaming me saying that I was washed at Eman. Well, I take it as shock, but with this new update, it make the progression slower for newer players and make Eman even harder for new players. And I wish you guys all the best when it comes to this update and get used to the change. And this is all I have for you guys for today. Hope to see you guys in the next video. And remember, a core day keeps poverty away. Bye!